Alright, welcome everybody. Welcome to a free game that I've done in the past. I think it was last May or June when I found The Sims Online had been brought back up by, I believe, some fans of the game. And they call it Free Sims Online, FreeSO. You can click the link down below. You can get this game completely free. And you can play right along beside me. So here it is, guys. I'm playing right now. Found another Twitcher online who's also playing right now. We've been coding, as you call it, and that is a way you can make some money. There's a lot of different ways you can earn money in this game, but it's completely community driven. There is a bunch of characters like the Twitcher here. We have 3 of us at his house right now, and this is what you call a coding machine. This is just decorations here. You can build your own lot. You can decorate it any way you want, which is pretty cool. So like this is his lot here, and if you zoom out, you can go all the way back out to the whole city thing, and there's different types of lots that you can go to. Like right here, there's like no skill lots open, which is kind of surprising, but it is kind of late at night as well. I mean, it's almost 1 a.m. my time. Couple of different money lots open. You can see how many people are at each lot by clicking on them and read about them. 20 people at that lot, and it's run by Bella Ray. I actually kind of know her a little bit. I remember her from back when I first came back to this game last summer. There's places to go shopping to buy stuff like clothing and things for your lot. A lot cheaper than buying them through the game. And for the most part, that's pretty much it. I mean, your biggest kinds of lots are going to be your skill lots and lots to make money, and then you have the ability to come like right here, anywhere on the map, and you can pick out like an empty lot, and you can buy it for, for money. So it's pretty cool. So we're going to go ahead and zoom back out. Let's go ahead and go back to this guy's lot. Go back in here. Okay. Oh. One of our guys left. No, there he's back. Okay. So when you appear at a lot, you're going to appear kind of at the front entrance of the lot that you're on. And like I say, this Jwillnuhh guy built this lot himself, I'm assuming. And at some point. And this guy over here is trying to paint for money. It's one of the ways you can paint, but as you can see, if you zoom in on him here, he's probably AFK or something. And he was painting a picture. Like, that's one thing you can do, and you can kind of be AFK while you're either chatting or doing stuff at your house or playing another game or whatever, and you can make money while you're AFK. Okay, this guy's back. Alright, so here we are. We are gonna do some coding, I think. This is a coding machine. This is how he's making money for the past, I don't know, hour and a half. And welcome to the stream, guys. I don't know who's here, but welcome. Welcome. Yeah, we need to... You have needs just like in any of the Sims game. Your character has needs, and you got to keep greened up, as you call it, keep your needs met. Otherwise, your character will piss herself or whatever. So this is just one of many ways you can make money. So I believe this Twitcher here is going to lead. And so he has a chart basically that he can run, that he uses to tell us what codes to put in. And since I'm in the middle here, I will put in the middle letter here, whatever he says. He'll put in the first one, and this guy over here will put in the last letter of each code. And then whoever is leading will probably be following a chart to kind of solve the solution, if you would. Basically, it's a random 3-letter code, and we have to figure out which one it is, and then we all get paid big money. It's kind of the idea of how this works, anyway. Who's leading? pretty good. This is going to be a pretty boring game to watch, though, I think. So it's kind of fun to play. This is one of those kind of games that's going to be, you know, interesting if you like to chat. You know, it's an older game. It's definitely not anything new and robust or anything like that. This is a game that was around back in the days when people used to love like the AOL chat rooms and stuff like that. So CBC. So see, he said CBC, so I'm going to hit the B here. And yep. There we go. And he'll put in his C, and then we'll see how many we get correct. It'll show how many we got correct as a number up here. It'll also show it down here. Alright, let me, yeah, it's fine. So we can see what code we put in last time and how many we hit correct. So now he's going to fix it and alter it by 1, and we're going to go ahead and put in our codes here and see if we get it right. And eventually we're going to work out a solution code, and then we're going to make some money. So we're all putting in our code right now. The characters are doing different animations, and we got 0 correct. So now he's going to run through his chart and figure out what code we try next, and he'll put it out in the chat here, and we'll try it. So BBC, he says. And that should be it, because we had none correct, and then he just reversed it, basically. He knows it's made out of B's and C's. There we go. So now we all got paid. Every one of us got paid $399 for just a couple of minutes worth of work there. And it's based on our skills. So every character has skills. So like this character, Jwillnuhh here, he's really good at body. You need somebody really high in body to make good money here, for all three of you to make money. I'm 20 in mechanical, and the other one's really good in logic, I think. Really high in logic. So that's how that works. Only one person here watching me. I didn't expect a whole lot of people to come and start watching me on this channel. But we're going to play a little bit of The Sims Online until I get ready for bed here. And just kind of see how this works. See if we get anybody watching. We got one person watching right now. And my son is sound asleep. He's been asleep for about 3 hours now, I think. So, damn, I didn't realize it was so late, actually. Yeah, we got paid. So we got all 3 correct. So we all got $399 again. And you always start with code AAA. But what we're doing right now is called coding. So you have to go to somebody's lot where they have this particular machine set up. And you also want it to be what they call a money lot. It's a lot where you go, where people go to make money. So visitors can come in at any time and you know, do their own thing, or come and use his toilets he set up or whatever, and you know, either skill up or make money or fulfill their needs or whatever, you know, their hunger and need to use the restroom, or their energy level or whatever. But anyway, that's the game, guys. I mean, that's pretty simple game, really. Should be fun. I think it could be fun if you have friends, or you know, if you know people online that you wanna play with or whatever, and you just want kind of a laid back experience. I don't think you're gonna get anything too intense with The Sims Online. It's a pretty casual game for sure. I mean, if you like to chat and meet people and you know, or if you like to do something while you're cooking or while you're browsing YouTube or whatever, this might be a good game for you as well. And I mean, it's completely free, so you can try it at the link down below. Also, I have this Jwillnuhh's Twitch stream link down below, so you can you can click on his stream. I think he has a few viewers over there, so you can kind of go check him out as well and give him a follow or a subscription or whatever. That would be cool. I just met him tonight, so I had heard about him from one of his friends like a few days ago when I was on this game, but I had never checked him out or anything like that. And then I saw him in the game tonight while I was at a skill lot, and he wanted to do some coding, so I have high mech skill, so then we found this other guy that has high logic, and that's what you really want if you do this particular coding, is you want somebody that's really skilled up. You want somebody, like I say, that has a high body skill, and skilling up can take quite a bit of time. ABC, I think he said? Yep. There's only one person watching me. Feel bad. I feel like if I was playing Dead by Daylight right now, I'd have like 5 people watching me right now. So what do we get here? 3. Yay, that was easy. So we hit that one right off the bat. Pretty quick anyway. Let me do something here. That was quick. Wow, another freebie. Freebie. And so when you chat, you'll make these things will basically last depending on how long your chat is. It'll stay up in the game, you know, kind of like a above your head, kind of like in a mode or whatever. And then it'll also appear on your property chat window, which if you're not careful you can close it, but then I think you have to hit Control H to open it back up again. Like, I don't think you can see it anywhere over here or anything. I think you have to hit Control H to see it. Oh no, we got 0. Try CCC. That should be it, I think. Yeah, if you do CCC, then you should be hitting it. Well, we got paid. We got paid, right? Yep. Woohoo! Exciting stuff here, guys. You know it. One viewer. Feels bad, man. So before we end the stream, I'll show you my house. I've built a skill lot, and we'll check that out and show you that before I get off stream. So you've got to stay greened up. Like while I'm in this logic machine, it'll kind of show me how greened up I still am. If I get too low here, then it means one of my needs is real bad. And so I'll quit coding. Like, I'll quit working on this machine. My character will refuse to work until I go and, you know, usually first thing that goes bad is your need to use the restroom. Your bladder will go bad first. So if you're not careful and you don't use the bathroom, then your son will end up like peeing himself, and then he'll have to take a shower for like he'll like his hygiene will go all the way down, as you can imagine, for peeing yourself, and then you'll have to find a shower and go shower for like a little bit of extra time. But you have hunger, you have bladder, you have fun, so you got to keep your character happy with fun. Another freebie. Freebie basically means it was the winning code was the first default code we always start with, AAA. So it's going to be BBB now because we hit 0 on there. Yep. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. Whoever's watching, glad to have you. We're playing a free game. You guys can play this game completely free, and there's no in-game monetization items in this game. So like when I say this is a free game, don't be scared of it because it's not one of those games where you can buy all kinds of crap in the game. No, I mean you earn your money in the game. There's really, oops, I messed up. All right. So we're going to need to go back and do that again. I'll need to put in B this time. So we'll put in ABC again, I think. We'll let him direct us though. It's okay, he says, LOL. Alright, ABC again. We'll let him lead. I'm sure that's what he's going to say. BCC, he said. Okay. Let's see, that's why you always want to wait on your leader. I would have guessed we would have went back to ABC again since I entered that wrong. So I think he's trying to make shift it work. He's trying to wing it based on my mistake and see if he can get it. We'll see how good he is. 1. Okay, we got to make sure we follow his directions carefully here. CBC. So again, I'm just putting in whatever letter in the middle since I'm in the middle here. So we've all put in our code correct based on what he said there. We'll see if he can direct us towards a winning code here. I think he will, but because I messed up, it's going to take him a little bit longer, I think. Nope, right there, he got it. He's good. All right. So we all got 399 more simoleons. The name of the money in the game is called simoleons. But welcome to the stream, whoever's watching. Say hi. You guys are quiet, whoever's watching. Welcome to the stream though. Glad to have you guys. Just playing a little Sims Online. Again, a completely free game. If you guys haven't heard me say it already, the 2 or 3 times I've already said it. The link is in the description, and the link to this other Twitcher stream who's kind of promotes this game as well. I think he's streaming this game like quite a bit. Like I don't know about every day, but he is streaming it quite a bit lately, I saw when I looked at his channel. Yay. So we made some more money. Poggers, man. Alright. So as you can see, guys, I mean, you have to focus a little bit on this game when you're doing something like this. But this is about the most focus and attention this game ever requires. Is when you're doing like pizza at a pizza machine or coding at a coding machine. You know, because you have a couple other people relying on you to put in your code quickly and not mess up, because then it takes them longer to make money, you know. And you're only good until, you know, before you have to go green up again, so you want to try to do it as good as you can or you're messing somebody else up. ABA. But this is about the most focus this game ever requires. It's just doing something like this. The rest of the time, like if you're at a skill lot, which is what you're going to want to do when you're first new, because you're not going to have any skills. So to make money, you need to skill up. You know, and you're going to want money to do things with or to build your own lot. So you're going to want to go to established lots like this one or a skill lot or whatever. And, well, first thing you want to do is go to a skill lot, and you're going to want to upgrade one of your skills. And it really doesn't matter what skill you go with. I mean, all your skills are, you know, going to help make you money. So... but like good ones to start with are probably cooking and charisma, because you can pretty much go to any skill lot, I mean any money lot with cooking and charisma, and make money. Alphabet City. So you can see somebody just joined the lot, and they're down here somewhere. Oh, it's a lady. So if we wanted to, you know, find her, we could go, basically you can set up kind of your own little profile or whatever. ABA. So she comes, she says hello, and who knows what she's going to do. You can kind of watch her if you want. This is as much as you can. Well, no, you can zoom in a little bit more. Never mind. Yep. Use your mouse wheel to zoom in. As you can see, the graphics are pretty old, but it's a fun little game. I mean, it can be. Cody making that money. She's like, nice. So 0, so it's going to be BBB. Yeah, if you ever get a 0 on putting in the default AAA, it's always going to be BBB. And you don't move in this game like you would in typical games nowadays where you use WASD. Like if I use WASD right now, I just kind of move my camera around. So you just simply click on where you want to go. How you liking this game so far? Just started 2 days ago. A lot to learn, I suppose. Everyone is nice. Yep. It's gonna be BBB again. He types it after we already have it in. We already all know what it is. It's funny. You're supposed to direct us before we all put it in the code, man. That's funny. Click the live mode. Valkyrie, how you doing? How come your stream and thumbnail is of Legends of Arya? Is it? I changed it. I don't know. Let me change it again. I know I changed it. Thanks, Valkyrie. How you doing, hon? Oh, it's saying... oh, it's too big. That's why. It's saying it's too big. It came up with an error. ABC. What do we do now? ABB. Let me make that smaller here in just a sec. Let me bring up my paint program here. Image, resize. Yeah. There we go. File, let me save it again. Alright. ACC. Okay, let me change it again. Now it should update. Yeah, my image, my thumbnail was too big. I had to reduce the size. I just started, I was playing this while I decided to go ahead and stream, and that's why I didn't really have time to do it properly. Thanks for letting me know, though, Valkyrie. So that'll be updated in a moment, is what I'm seeing. Zero. How you been, Valkyrie? Good to see you, hun. Always good to see you. Oh, we lost our friend. Yep, Alphabet City left the property. It's not updating on YouTube for some reason. Do you show the right thumbnail there now, Valkyrie? Or is it still the old one? The Legends of Arya. Yay. Still the same? Okay. Thank you. Let's see if it actually updates this time. Oh. Yeah, I don't know why it's not updating. Welcome to the stream though, guys. We'll get it updated in a minute. It just changed? Okay, thank you. BCB. Thank you for the feedback, Valkyrie, because I can't see the thumbnail while I'm streaming. But yeah, you can join me, Valkyrie. You could get on this game and join me. You've never played a game with me. I was just thinking, you know? It'd be kind of fun. Play a game with the infamous Valkyrie. You could come hang out at my house. You could, yep, all kinds of stuff, Valkyrie. You could smack me around. Yep, you could do interactions with other people. You could smack me around. You could pee on my floor. You could do all kinds of stuff, Valkyrie. You'd have all kinds of fun, wouldn't you? The link is in the description. All you got to do is download it. Pretty small download too, I think. And then, you know, you got to register on the webpage or whatever as well. You probably have to verify a link at your email. That's about it. It's completely free. There we go. Oh, you don't have any internet. Okay. Yeah, that's right. So are you watching me like on your phone then, hun? It's gotta be really hard to watch a live stream on a phone and type and everything. No internet. That sucks. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to be an exciting stream, especially watching me code and just enter these codes in and making money, but... Yay, we got it. I mean, it's pretty easy, really. Yep, always on your phone, huh? Okay. I don't know how you do it so well. How you watch streams so well on your phone and type so fast and everything like that. You gotta be pretty talented to get there, girl. Can you even, you probably can't even read this chat over here, can you, in this window? ABC. Like how, you probably can't, can you even read that on your phone? I bet you can't. No, you can't read that, yeah. You got it. So the funny thing is you can't really customize your character. You can only really, you can pick different clothing once you're in the game, but like you can't, like you pick a character from like, I don't know, there's like 10 pages of different characters for men and women. So you pick which one you want. You're gonna see a bunch of clones of you running around in this game, but you can't make yourself taller or fatter or anything like that, or change your hairstyle or nothing like that. But you don't see a whole lot of characters that look like my character in this game. And I remember last summer when I first, you know, came back to this game, this free run server, I made this guy to be like my mechanic in case my stuff at my house broke. I could fix it without having to pay the computer guy to do it. So somebody was telling me when I first made this guy, I'll show you what he looks like. This is about the best view you're going to get of him, is right here when he's not. But somebody's like, oh my god, it's George Clooney. And I was like, I burst out laughing because he does sort of look like George Clooney a little bit. I was like, that's funny. ACB. I flip my phone sideways when I'm not interested in chat. Gotcha. Oh, good seeing you, Valkyrie. It's morning time for you, huh? CAC. Woohoo! So right now I have about 38,000 lindens, or not, like whatever they are, the simoleons or whatever, AAA. We're always going to start with AAA, and then there is the simoleons, I think it's called, for this game. And then somebody was showing me another game that's kind of like this as well. And that game I didn't really like that much though, because you have to buy your in-game currency with real money. Yeah, I didn't like that one. This one's called Simoleons, which makes sense because it's The Sims. If you see me on Steam playing, it means I've got access to Wi-Fi. Okay. Well, that was quick. Kind of got lucky on that one. Quickie. But the thing I like about this game right now is that pretty much everybody's really friendly. Like, you'll meet people from all over the world, Australia. I mean, people could be anywhere. And most people in this game are, like, you don't really have... You have a few trolls that I've seen running around, but not nearly as many as, like, I don't know, even like Dead by Daylight or something. Or, you know, playing a more competitive game. Like, I feel like most people in this game are really friendly, or it's probably due to the age. I'm sure a lot of people that play this game are older, but yeah, most people are super friendly. Like, if you join this game and you go to somebody's lot and you don't have a question or you don't know what to do or whatever, like, you'll usually have, if you just ask in local chat, you'll usually have several people kind of helping you out. ACA. If you see me on Steam playing, it means I've got access to Wi-Fi. Okay. Yeah, I've seen you. I know you were playing Don't Starve or something like that. I think you were playing Don't Starve quite a bit, like a week ago or so. AAC. There we go. Yeah, they all applaud and jump up and down. It's kind of funny. Don't starve together. There you go. Were you playing with one of your friends online? Were you playing with Corbin or something? Don't starve together. Look at this painting here. Like, you have to buy this painting or whatever. You can buy it. I'm sure it's a lot of money for that one. I wish you could, like, I wish you could rotate anywhere you want, but you really can only rotate around 4 different angles. So you can't rotate, and you don't have as much camera control as I'd like to see in a game like this. But, I mean, you gotta remember this game is almost 20 years old now, too. Oh, you play on modded services with random people. Oh, cool. It's gonna be fun. It's kind of like me, like I'm playing with random people right now. Yep. Don't know either one of these other guys here. Just, we're making a good team right now, though, making the money. This is probably one of the best ways to make money in the game, honestly. But you got to get your skill up before you can do it. Like, you got to find 2 other people that have skill in what you need. Because one of them's got to be high skilled in mech, one of them's got to be high skill in body, and one of them's got to be high skill in logic. To do this, because you can work with people that don't have nearly as high a skill, but you won't be making nearly as much money. Like if one person has like 10 skill instead of 20, like 20 is the highest. But if one person has like 10 instead, like every time people get paid out, they'll only get paid like maybe 220 or something. Yeah. So it hurts everybody. So I think all 3 of us have a skill of 20 in our skill. I have a 20 mech. I think the Twitcher, the blonde haired guy, I think he has a 20 in body, and then this guy has a 20 in logic. If they're not 20, they're really close. One of them's probably not exactly 20, because I think I remember this game playing this coding last summer, and I think if everybody's at 20, I think it's a little over 400 every time you get paid, like 424 or something. Oh, we're close. Bum, bum, bum. But as you can see, not too exciting. I just really want to kind of give this game a little bit of exposure. Let people know, hey, this is free. Hey, you could play with me. You know, you could be at my house. You know, obviously somebody at either me or one of my roommates or whatever has to be at my skill lot before, you know, you can go to it. If nobody's online at a particular lot, then nobody can go there. But you know, you could get in this game. You could earn some money yourself, make your own lot, and building a lot is actually kind of fun. It really is. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think one of us is going to end up having to pee here real soon. So one of us is going to end up stopping. Because our needs are not met. So is it CCA? I'm going to guess it's CCA. ABB, okay. There you go. But who else do we have here besides Valkyrie watching this stream? And if you guys are watching like a replay of this live stream or whatever, and you know, you're just like, wow, this looks kind of fun, and you end up going and downloading the game or whatever, you'll have to leave it in the comments below. Let me know that this video sparked you to go and download the game and play it. I'd love to know. It's not quite the same as playing with random people on Dead by Daylight. You pick whatever server you want, and people tend to revisit the same server over and over again, so you kind of get to know others there. Gotcha. So it's a lot more like this, and that way, you know, as you see these same people over and over again, and you chat in a local or whatever, it's definitely, you're definitely going to get to know them a little bit better than like Dead by Daylight or whatever. Nope, you got to make it interesting. Okay. BCB. Yeah, I can't imagine this being the most exciting game stream ever. I think this Twitcher last time I was checking him out earlier before I started trying to stream. I don't know, about 30 minutes before I decided to stream. Because he was telling me I should stream this game and give it some more exposure or whatever. And I was like, I did once, you know. When I first came back to this game, I streamed it, I know. I think I streamed it once or twice. You'd have to find it on my YouTube channel. But, he's like, well, he said, I'm trying to give the game some more exposure and build up a community here or whatever. I mean, there's quite a few people that play this game, you know, more than I would think there would be, but definitely not as many people play this game as back in the day when it was actually live, run from EA, you know. Some have Discord set up so people have a chance to really get to know each other. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I've seen people's profiles the last couple of days while I've been kind of on this game a little bit. A lot of people on their profiles say like, "Find me on my Discord on you know, whatever your web address or whatever." So yeah, I'm sure if you were like chatting with people on Discord playing this game, you definitely get to know each other better. I think this is probably a good game to play with friends, you know, or maybe make friends on or whatever, but well, it was easy. Yeah, we're up over 40,000 now. I think this is the most money I've had. I don't think I've ever had 40,000. Well, maybe I did. I don't know. When I built my house, I had to have quite a bit of money. But oops, I messed up there. Yep, I got lucky. And for the server owner, it gives updates, etc. on the server status and news. Cool. Rock and Roll, how you doing? Hey, I love the Sims, but only play the console version. Yeah, this is a Sims Online Rock and Roll. It's completely free. The link is down in the description. Welcome to my stream, by the way. So right now I am playing with 2 other people online. We are trying to make money. This is one of the best ways to make money in the game. Is to find 3 different people that have a high skill and different skills and get together on this coding machine. And what you're doing is working through to try to, it's a puzzle. You got to try to figure out which random 3-letter puzzle is the right answer each time. And then if you do, all 3 of you get a big sum of money. But we have a leader here, and as you can imagine, they have diagrams and charts for, you know, what to put in first, and is it yes or no, or how many are right. If it's 0, then go over here. If it's 2, then go over here. If it's 1, then go here. And then you put in whatever code is on the chart. It's just following a chart until you hit the right code. So, you know, to make it, like, I made my own chart for this game. Like, I worked out my own chart before I even, like, I think I looked online for a chart and I couldn't find one. But so I was like, you know, I'm just going to make my own chart. So my logic chart for solving these puzzles. So I made up my own logic chart, and it's a little bit different than some of the ones that are available out there. I guess there's a couple of different ones available online. Like, I couldn't find them because I was just Googling it, I think. And I think you have to go to a forum or something to find them. Kind of fell asleep for a second. What do you say? Oh, he's asking when the restart is. Bah. Yeah, but how you doing tonight, Rock and Roll? Good to see you, man. Just playing a real casual game here, something that's a little bit less stressful to play. I was gonna play some Dead by Daylight tonight, but haven't got around to it yet. Yeah, but if you haven't ever tried out The Sims Online Rock and Roll, you can definitely try it out. Like I said, the links in the description. Shouldn't require too big of a computer to play. Obviously, you need internet. I was kind of hoping Valkyrie could play her first game with me, but she doesn't have internet. Sun is up already. Where are you at, man? This guy's sun's already up? Like, he must be, I don't know. Argentina, okay, yep. Quickie for the win. 3 people here now. Welcome, welcome. I know we got Rock and Roll, we got Valkyrie, and we got some Lurker who hasn't came out yet. 9.49 in Europe. Sun has already been up for a few hours. My antivirus keeps me from downloading it. Oh no! Yeah, you'd probably have to put in an exception into your antivirus, man. Yeah, because it's definitely not a virus, man. You have to go into your exceptions or your options on your antivirus and exclude this game. Easy. Well, I got like 43,000. But I mean, like, just buying an aquarium like this for your house, I think this is like maybe 50,000 or something. So money can go really quick. This coding machine is probably 20, 30,000 or more. Alright, so this guy has to use the bathroom. I told you one of these guys we're going to have to go to the bathroom soon. So if I get out of this, you'll see my needs as well. I'm probably right there. Yeah, look at me. Look at my bladder. My bladder is just, see, I'm complaining too. My guy's like, I need to use the restroom, man. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit here. And I'm just going to run in here. Use. And got his NPC made. The funny thing is, this game, he using the toilet. Look at me using the toilet here. Not even pulling down my pants, just peeing or pooping or whatever. Pants up. Now, if they take a shower or whatever, they actually get naked, and you kind of see a blur of their body, their pixelated body. No, not weird. 2 guys sitting next to each other on the toilet. That's funny. I was like 3 men in the house with Alice, the maid, not main. From the Brady Bunch. I think this nurse reminds me. I remember that old nurse Alice from the Brady Bunch. Her name is Marjorie, not Alice. What am I thinking? So then your guy, as soon as you direct him what to do here, he's just going to stand there until you tell him what to do. So you can see his needs here are hunger, comfort, energy, fun, and room basically means, room is just basically how nice the lot is that you're at. So if the person that built the lot put enough decoration and stuff around in the particular room that you're at. So we're going to go ahead and zoom out here a little bit. Trying to rotate this around. There's your kitchen. Food up. Three toilets out in the main room. Weird workplace environment. Yep, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you can tell your antivirus to make an exception when it happens. Yeah, 1249 here in California. Yeah. So as you can see, while we're eating his food, and of course how good the food is and how much it fills you up on your needs, it depends on whoever makes the food, in this case the Twitcher, because this is his house. It depends on his cooking skill. So if you want to see what his cooking skill is, you can click on his avatar, you can pull out basically his little profile here, you can go to his skills, and you see that his food is really filling because he's pretty much maxed out on cooking. So he's definitely a good cook. Now what he's doing too is he's not singing to me to flirt, guys. You'll see both of us are getting pluses, which kind of helps us become friends. Like, you can't just add somebody as a friend on this game. You have to go to your it's all based on interactions. So interactions that people do with you at different lots and stuff like that will help fill up your meters. So you'll see that I'm like at 100 and 100 with only one person. That's because I hang out at her skill lot a lot. Nice older lady. I think she's kind of an older lady, but she's on all the time. Really nice. But what'll happen is, so like once you get to a certain skill, you can click on a person. You can click romance and then serenade, and you have to have at least 8 creativity skill to do this. And so I'll pretty much do the same thing as this guy, and we'll serenade him. And what that does for him is it fills up his social. So if you're lacking social, and I think it fills up your energy a little bit as well. That's kind of how that works. So as you can see, I've played this game enough to have 7 friends, and I think you have to have over 80. I think that one of these is how you feel about them, and one of them is how they feel about you, or something. And once they're at least 80, I think they become a friend. So I have 7. 1, 2. Well, it's not 80. I don't know what it is, but maybe it's 60. Maybe it has to be at least 60. Yeah, that would make sense. Like this one's 145. She's not my friend yet. Yep, it's you have to be at least 60, I guess, to be a friend on each one. So we'll oops, if I can click on this guy. Sometimes the targeting is really weird. There we go. Romance this guy. Serenade him. See, if I wanted to, I could offer him a dip kiss. But then he'd get an interaction. He'd have to accept for that. But I mean, you can do some crazy stuff in this game. It's pretty funny. Like, I've had guys try to freaking French kiss me and shit. It's like, what the hell are you doing? Hot kiss, yeah. And if you do a hot kiss and somebody accepts it, then you'll hear this like romantic little tune. Da 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 da. Or so, I don't know what it does, but it's some kind of a little romance tune. It's pretty funny. So see, if we keep hanging out with these guys just based on the interactions we're doing, we'll eventually be friends. And it's kind of weird how that works, but like, where is this guy? Bum 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 bum. No, that's not him. I don't know. He's got to be somewhere on here, though. He's not yet. I don't know why he's not on here yet. Unless I missed him. Well, here's this guy. And I just met this guy tonight. Yeah, I don't know why he's not on here. I don't know. I'm going to bed now. Let's play some other time. Sounds good, man. Alright, I'm going to go back to my house. Show you guys my house. Nice meeting you guys. Easy money. All right, so to go to my house, we just click on my profile, where's my property, and you'll see I've called my place Charbroiled. My roommates, one of them is my son. This is me. This is my other character that made the house. Real small house where I basically focus on skilling up, helping people skill up so people can come to my lot and skill up. It's downloading. My name is Rock and Roll on there. Oh, nice. So you can come to my house, Rock and Roll. Start skilling up or whatever, dude. Yep. Well, that'll make it easy to know who you are. Alright. The scrolling, the zooming in and out is really weird in this game. Like, it's almost easier to hit plus and minus here than your mouse will, just because it's so choppy. At least for me. I don't know why it's so choppy, but this is my house that I built. Tried to make it really small and compact. Not only that, it costs more to make a really big lot like some of these people have. But I tried to make it really small so it makes it faster and easier for people to get around. So here's my mirrors where you can skill up charisma. Bookcases are where you can click on a bookcase and you can skill up either cooking, or you can also read a book about mechanical, which a lot of people, you can choose either one. So if I click on one of these, it's either cooking or mechanical. Reading a book doesn't do anything for you. Learn to use, and then people like visitors at my house won't even see salvage. That's only for me. If I wanted to salvage it and get materials to craft something or something. I don't know a lot about the crafting in this game. But pool tables, 2 people can join a pool table and build up their social and fun, I think. Really, really slowly though. So I see my fun level is almost maxed out. My guy's going to be complaining about fun, and you can see he is right there. He's saying, I need fun, man. So he's whining and crying. And so you got to bring him up. The best way to have fun is go to a computer. Pretty much every lot has computers, and click play games, as you can imagine. So my guy's going to run into my house. He's going to run to the kitchen, and he's going to sit down at the computer, and he's going to start playing games. And there he is. He's getting into it. Look at that. Zach said, if you ever feel like trying it out and don't starve, I'll play with you. It's so difficult for new players, and I think I'd have a blast seeing you fail over and over again. I've played a little bit of it. It's just been a long time, Valkyrie. I know I have the game, Don't Starve Together. I'm pretty sure I have it anyway on Steam, because I'm pretty sure I played it like 2 or 3 years ago. It's probably been 3 years since I played it, or more. Yeah. Yeah, it'd be fun with friends. Like, I think I played a little bit with my son. I think my son likes it more than I do. I just never really played it a whole lot. But yeah, it's a pretty good game. I can see why people like it. I know Brookie Bear plays it too. Have you ever played with Brookie Bear, Valkyrie? Some of these games though, like Don't Starve and stuff like that are really, you know, like they're not casual games like this. You know, you being so far away from me, us connecting to the same server, either both of us might be really laggy or one of us might be really laggy. I don't know, because we don't exactly live real close together. I don't know how Don't Starve works as far as, you know, being from different sides of the world though. So as you can see, my fun was really low after doing all that coding to make money. But I mean, there's a few things I wish this game had. Like, it's really hard to like transfer money to my other character if I wanted to. So if I wanted to expand the size of this lot, for example, that costs money, you know, and I wanted to transfer some of this money to my main character, it'd be really kind of hard to do. Like, my character has, every person usually puts out a tip jar at every house, but I think the maximum it holds is like 5,000. So I could tip my own character in his tip jar like up to 5,000 at a time, and then log out, log him in, get the 5,000, then log this guy back in, and, you know, tip him again. But I kind of wish there was like a, you know, a shared loot box or something like that all your characters on your account had access to or something. That'd make things a little bit easier, I think. You know, just things like that. No, there's no lag. I haven't played with her. We're never online at the same time. Gotcha. There's no lag if you play on a good server. There's lots of dedicated servers out there. Gotcha. That's cool. Yeah, we'll have to try sometime. When do you think you're gonna have internet back, Valkyrie? Well, when do you think you're gonna have internet back? Anyway, welcome to stream, guys. Welcome. Let's go game capture. Unlock this. Let's move this down a little bit. That way the night rain is kind of a little more visible. There we go. I've got internet access on the weekends. Okay, good to know. Well, maybe we'll get on there and try that out with you. I'd love to play a game with you sometime, Valkyrie. Since we can't play like Dead by Daylight together or anything. That'd be fun. Alright, my guy is full on fun. He needs a shower now. So we're gonna run him over to my bathroom. What do you think of my house, Valkyrie? Oh, server's gonna go down in 10 minutes, but it only goes down for like a few minutes, I think. Like 10 minutes or something. So it's not down very long. So there's my guy getting naked. And he's gonna sing while he's in the shower. You can zoom in on him. Watch my character taking a shower. Soaping his hair up. Somebody, like I said, somebody called this character George Clooney, and when they said that, I just cracked up because it does kind of look like George Clooney. I thought it did. I thought it did anyway. It made me laugh. You don't see a lot of people running around looking like this guy, though, in this game. Most of the females look the same. Like, most of the females look like my roommate right here. Like, most females look like this, except they'll either have red hair, black hair, or blonde hair. But they'll be this exact same face and hairstyle. This is my son. My son's 178 days old. He made the game when I did. Like, he downloaded the game and played with me a little bit. But as you can imagine, he didn't exactly keep much interest in the game. Now, when I first made this house whenever it was, 6 months ago, I mean, my characters are, like, this is my first guy. And he's, yeah, about 6 months ago. So, last June, I guess, is when I played it. And, so, when I first made this house, like, the first week I was on, I got this money and made this house or whatever. And I know my son was making money as well, and he kind of helped me buy some of this stuff and all that. But, what was I gonna say? I don't know. I built this house or whatever, and we started getting people come in and a lot. And my son he got bored really quick. He's like, "All right, I'm done." As you can imagine. Unfortunately, Dead by Daylight is too dense and high quality for me to run on your old PC. That makes sense, Valkyrie. I can understand that. Yeah, I kind of figured you didn't have a good enough computer to run Dead by Daylight. I pretty much already expected that. Or suspected that. Because, I mean, if you could play it, I think you would. And that's kind of how I knew. I think we would have heard you talking about, you know, some of your game experiences and stuff like that if you were already playing it. Alright, so we're gonna, let's go ahead and zoom out. And I mean, you can see that a lot of people here, oops, no, I don't want to. You can see that a lot of people here have lots. Look at this. Look at this skill lot. Oops, nope. That goes back into the one I'm at. But if we come up here, guys, look at this. Somebody actually, Chester's Mall, like, I'm sure this person is never online. But look at that. They actually used objects and like roofing colors and stuff like that. Look at how intricate they made that house look from above. Like, that's crazy. Like, I can't see it from way up here. You have to zoom in back where I'm at to see that. That's crazy. But you can see all these little bitty houses. Like, a lot of people just make their own little bitty house. You know, James's house and the Cindy land or whatever. And like, moving your mouse to move around in this world like this is really hard. It's really erratic. I think they can make it a lot better. But you can see there's a lot of land here that's already occupied by somebody's house or whatever. I mean, you could come out here and you could buy a new vacant lot for some money. I mean, there's plenty of open land for sure. But back in the day, they had 8 or 10 different maps, and each one was a different server. Back when this game was, you know, played a lot, and it cost $10 a month, $9.99 a month just to play the game back then. And I think you had to buy the game for like $30 as well. So right now we still got this money lot open here. Potion day, I'm not really good at. Well, I guess I'm decent at logic, but my skill lot is the only skill lot open right now, guys. So we click on skill lots. My skill lot's the only skill lot open, so we might get more people come in there. I don't know, but there's probably not a whole lot of people online either, especially with the server going down here in 5 minutes as well. There's like never nobody in romance lots. Like back in the day when this game was live, I used to spend all my time like at skill lots and, you know, making money and stuff like that. But I believe back then there was quite a few lots open in romance, and they would have like heart-shaped beds, and, you know, they'd be like hookup places where people, Sims, could meet each other and dance and shit like that. And I think those kind of lots were also the lots where you would expect the most drama. But like there's no romance lots anymore. I've never seen one open. So my guy's just standing there by the toilet because I haven't given him any commands, man. Server's going to be shutting down here in a few minutes. I own it. You just can't run it. Okay. Of course, I'd play it if I could. Yeah, for sure. 4 minutes. We're going down. What is my cooking skill at anyway? I know I want to get my cooking skill up a little bit more. So here's the thing, guys. Your skills will degrade over time unless you lock them in. So when you first start a character, I think you'll start off with only 20 or 21 skill points that you can lock. And over real time, every week you'll earn one more skill point that you can use to lock your stats or whatever. But if you don't lock your skills, they will degrade over time. In fact, I was just coding with that guy. That guy wanted to code while I was skilling up cooking at another skill lot. And the more people that are at a skill lot on one particular skill coding up, the faster your speed will be at skilling up. So like right now I'm the only one, so it's at 30%. But like if I had 2 people here skilling up with me, it'd be 44% speed. 3 people, I believe, is 58% speed. And then 4 people goes up to 85% speed, etc. All the way up to 118% is the max. And I think that takes 6 people. But I was skilling up at a skill lot, and I had my cooking skill up to, I believe, 6.8. So I have a skill that I can lock, and I was thinking about telling the guy, let me get my cooking skill up to 7 before we go code, but I didn't want to make him wait. So I was like, all right, let's go code. So I was up at like 6.78, 6.8, and now you see just over the last couple hours coding with him, it's all the way back down to 6.00. So your skills degrade if you can't lock them. Now you can only lock them when they're at a full point, like 6.0, 7.0, 8.0, or whatever. And then once you lock them, they won't ever go down again. But it's a real grind. I mean, a lot of people will go to a skill house here or whatever, and as long as you're all greened up, you're usually good for at least like 30 minutes. But you have to come back and click on something or do something like every 5 minutes, or the game will log you out. But you know, you can play this game while you're playing other games or whatever. It's really, really super casual. For a 2003 game, the graphics are terrible. It looks mid-90s. It's going to be a long download. Oh no, rock and roll. Damn, feels bad. Yeah, you might have to try to get on with me tomorrow or something like that. I'll probably play a little bit tomorrow or something. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, get on and try it out and see what you think, man, and see if you like it. I mean, if you have any questions, rock and roll, if I'm not on when you play, just go to, you know, first thing you want to do is first thing you're going to see when you jump in the game is you're going to see the town. 60 seconds is, so we got to go real quick. But you're going to see a map like this. Click on the hammer. That'll show your skill lots. First advice to give you is go to a skill lot and just click on them like this, find out which skill lot has the most people, and then just go there, and then basically start moving around. You move by left clicking, you interact by left clicking and choosing an option. But just ask in chat. You can type in chat. If you have any questions, just ask, and people will always be really friendly, and people will help you out. Like, that's the cool thing about this game is, you know, people are really friendly. Yeah, it does look pretty old, Valkyrie. I think it's kind of using the Sims 1 graphics, and the Sims 1 came out in, what, 97 or something? 96? I don't know. So I think it kind of uses the same engine as the Sims 1 did. And that's why the game probably looks a little bit more outdated than what you might expect. And I think this game came out in 2001 or 2002 as well. I played it quite a bit in 2003 for a while. And the server went offline. But it's a pretty cool little game. I mean, like I say, I kind of enjoy it. But I think it's more for me. I think it's more nostalgia than anything else, just because I remember having fun with it back in 2003 when I first played it. And I think that's what most people who play this game are probably going to either be playing it for nostalgia from playing the real Sims Online back in the day, or they just like the older Sims games and the ability to chat with people and interact with people and stuff like that. So I think a lot of other people might, log on just to play it with other people and have that social interaction over, like even the Sims 4 where you can't play online with other people. But anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and probably get off here. I just wanted to go ahead and stream this game with that other guy since he was streaming. But thanks so much for watching, guys. I appreciate you being here, Valkyrie and Rock and Roll. And yeah, definitely give it a try, Rock and Roll. Let me know if you have any questions or whatever, and maybe I'll even see you in the game. You know what my lot's called, and maybe I'll see you, dude. All right, guys, thanks so much for being here. Love you all, and take care. Rock and Roll the game. The server should be back up in like 10 minutes or something like that. It's never down for very long. All right, guys, see you around. See you tomorrow. I'll probably do some Dead by Daylight tomorrow. All right, guys, take care.